My passion is to amplify the voices of those that are underserved, and I felt that the goals of the concentration perfectly matched up with my goals to cultivate my passion.
I think like being a woman in like computer science, I've kind of felt like the only person of like my identity before. So I wanted to learn more about like how that feels for other different groups, and like figure out like kind of ways that I can do something about that and kind of give back to the same community.
I always been really interested in social justice, and the DEI concentration was kind of the perfect way to kind of help me explore that side of myself that I wanted to pursue.
I took the civil discourse class last semester, and I really enjoyed the discussions we had throughout there. I learned a lot about society and myself.
Many students seem to, one, appreciate that it meets the cultural diversity flag and also the independent inquiry flag, so it is meeting graduation requirements. And those that really care and are passionate about issues of DEI come and take the concentration.
There's times in which science has been used negatively, especially around issues of diversity. And so to see this concentration living here in the College of Natural Sciences, it's very interdisciplinary, and I don't think people think about interdisciplinary a lot when you're thinking about the sciences. And so that's what's so unique about having the concentration here within our college.
My capstone project revolves around me addressing microaggressions against people with disabilities and raising awareness for that in terms of faculty. And currently that project is in progress, as it'll take a while to implement some of my asynchronous videos and brochures to the rest of the faculty on campus.
My capstone project is about increasing racial diversity in historically white sororities. So I have been working on putting together a video of women of color in these historically white sororities, talking about their experiences from an honest perspective, and it's supposed to be kind of like a video, just an informational video for women who are on the fence about going through Rush and joining a sorority rather than kind of persuading them to do so.
So my capstone project was on integrating ethics into computer science classes. I'm really interested in this because I think in the past few years we've seen a lot of ways that technology has negatively impacted people, especially people in already marginalized communities. And I think a lot of that comes from just technologists not being aware of that they need to think about the impacts of their work and being very far removed from these impacts. And so I think I wanted to be able to, at the university level, be able to integrate some more conversation around these things and plant some seeds of thought into people before they graduate and they enter the workforce and are able to create these technologies that impact so many people. I've been kind of just working on integrating ethics into one course called Data Structures. It's the first course that computer science freshmen take. So hopefully this project will kind of leave students with just more awareness, or plant some seeds of thought into their mind on just how their technology can impact different people.
It's always amazing to see students presenting research and something that they're so passionate about, and they grow from that research. They grow from learning, studying a particular subject matter.
I think a long-term vision would be that every student in the College of Natural Sciences would be able to take a class like Civil Discourse, and if they so chose, could pursue the capstone and complete the concentration.
The thing about DEI, learning continues to happen. Learning does not stop, and so students are constantly bringing new things that I may not have thought about before, and challenging me to grow in my understanding of helping students feel belong, feeling a sense of community, feeling included here at the university and beyond. And so I'm constantly learning from the students, and they're learning from one another, and that's the beauty of having that discourse, those conversations here within the College of Natural Sciences. I love that it's living in a place that you may not necessarily think about diversity, equity, inclusion, that is happening here in the sciences.